Hi, this is James Gorochai here for an unboxing video. Um, towards the end of September, there was some books I saw that I wanted to get for like good prices I couldn't pass up. And just as I ordered this, a postal strike just happened as I was ordering this. It was very unfortunate. So a lot of the books that I ordered, they didn't come in until later. Some came a bit sooner than others, but oh man, it was like talk about bad timing when you go to order something you want and then a postal strike happens. Ugh, it's terrible. But anyway, I got all the books that I've been waiting for to come in, so let's open some stuff up. Alright, we're going to start with this one here. Alright, what we got in here? Ooh, nice! Dalmatian Alley by Roderick Zaney. Look at that sick cover. I like that. Okay, this is from... Torg. This is from Torg, and this was published in September 1984. This is a post-apocalyptic story about a criminal who is arrested, and he's given a deal to help to bring like I think it's a vaccine to some city or something that there's a viral outbreak, and he's been given a deal if he delivers this, they'll spare him rather than execute him. I've been wanting to read this book for a very long time. I've heard of it so many times, along with like so many other classic post-apocalyptic stories like Logan's Run. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking this book out. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm just going to use this. Alright, what we got in here? Ooh, nice! Aliens Among Us, edited by Jack Dan and Gardner Dozas. Hope I'm pronouncing that name right. That is a very nice cover. Alright, this is from Ace, and this was published in June 2002. I got this collection of short stories from a site I discovered this anthology from, which I'll post a link to for anyone that's having trouble trying to find novels or short stories. That I found this site very helpful, as there's this one short story I want to read for a very long time. If anyone's heard of the John Carpenter film They Lived, it's based on the short story 8 O'Clock in the Morning by Ray Nelson, and at the time, the only collection I know that had that short story was in like this like best of science fiction anthology collection, which is from the 60s, and prices to try to get a good copy are just too expensive, and of course the low prices is basically books in really bad shape. Thanks to this site I discovered, I was able to find that short story from this anthology. And this has let's see. Yep, 8 O'Clock in the Morning by Ray Nelson. I see a short story by Phil Dick, Fyodor Strogin. Who else? Glenn Wolfe. I'm definitely looking forward to reading this anthology, especially that short story I've been wanting to read. All right, let's get another one open. Man, it's been so long since I've done one of these. I love doing this sort of thing. There we go. Oh, piece of shit scissors didn't even open it fully. Let's try a bigger pair. Yeah! Here we go. Oh, this thing. Alright, what have we got in here? Ooh, what's the... Oh, yes! Tear this open. Oh, I'm gonna need the scissors again. Alright, let's get this plastic. Come on. Alright. Horror Masters Oh, Modern Masters of Horror, edited by Frank Coffey. I think this is edited by Dean Koontz, as I remember that was a pen name he used, actually. Alright. This is from Ace Books, and this was published in September 82. I can't even... Okay. From that same site I brought up earlier, I've discovered this anthology when trying to find the short story The Small World of Louis Stillman by William F. Nolan, which is a post-apocalyptic story about a man that's in this abandoned town. He's trying to survive, and kids own this town, and they attack adults at sight. And this was a short story that I wanted to check out, and like before, the only collection that had the short story was a collection by William F. Nolan, but again, it's very old and pricey to get. So, with the aid of the site, I was able to find that short story in this anthology, along with some other short stories. Who's in this one? We got let's see. We got a short story by George A. Romero, Clay, Robert Bloch, Stephen King, The Monkey, that's also in Skeleton Crew, The Champion by Richard Lehman, The Horror House of Blood, Ramsey Campbell, Grant Masterton, that British writer, heard of The Root of All Evil. Curious what his short fiction's like compared to his novels, which I have yet to find one that I like. Okay. So I'm glad to have this in horror anthology. Okay, next. Okay. I'm just gonna get my scissors. Ooh, I know what this is. Alright. Okay, I just need to... It's just one side. Wow, they really have to go all out with the fucking tape. Actually, that's a very dangerous idea when I'm doing it. I probably shouldn't do that. I don't want to damage the book. There we go. Oh, jeez. Bloody hell, I can't even open this thing. There we go. Maybe just like... There we go. Okay. Oh, jeez. There we go. Now I get this plastic coating off. Oh, man. All right. Greystone Bay by Charles L. Grant. Look at this beautiful cover. Oh, man, this cover is beautiful. Okay. This is from Torg, and this was published in October 1985. So this is a horror anthology, which from short stories by other authors and Charles L. Grant, which I heard is the author of a horror atmosphere in his books. I read one of his novels a very long time ago. The Nest is about a killer bird. I'll have to read that sometime on the channel. Oh, this is nice. Alright, let's open some more. You know what? I'm just going to do this. Okay, that X-Acto knife didn't work the way I wanted to, so I'm just going to... There we go. Okay, let's just... Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, alright. All you need is Kill by Hiroshi Sakura Sasaka. That's a really sick cover. I like that. Alright. This was published by Heiko Sasora in San Francisco in 2009. It was originally published in 2004 by Shueisha Incorporated in Japan. This is a sci-fi action war novel about a soldier that's fighting against this alien threat, but each time he dies, he keeps coming back to life, and he discovers he's caught in a time loop. I've heard this book on like top most brutal, violent Japanese novels, and I wanted to check this book out. And I'm so happy to have this edition, as I can replace that shitty tie-in version, Edge of Tomorrow, which is a really shitty name. But this is obviously a lot better. All you need is kill. Okay, on to the next package. Oh, we got a big one here. What's in this one? Oh, geez, not with the box again. Oh, it's even got more wrapping inside. Lovely. Oh, for... Okay, hopefully I can just tear this off. Oh, I can see it. Woo! Nice! Tide Star Rising by David Bryan. That is a really nice cover. I really like that. And on the back, it's nice. Alright. This is from Bateman Books, and this was published in September 1983. This is part of the Uplift series. However, each book is not connected to each other. Each one takes place in its own universe. This one's about a spaceship crash lands on this planet, and they're fighting against some alien threat. And the crew members, for some reason, are from this galactic force they're part of, they're considered enemies of the state, and so they have to try to get off this planet alive and defend themselves. And while dealing with this alien threat, they got dolphins to aid them. So this sounds like a really interesting story. This is a book I heard about several times. When I saw this cover, I thought I gotta check this book out. So this is this is the second book in this series, and there's another one I would really like to get where it's about people and primates are fighting against some aliens on the planet, which is called Uplift. I'll have to check that one out once I get a chance, but I'm looking forward to reading this one. Alright, on to the last package I got. Well, finally, the last package is actually here. I cannot believe how long this has taken. This is like the second time now that I order something, and it takes longer to show up than it should have taken. It's just a case of bad timing with that stupid postal strike that happened. So, a little update. So, at the end of the video, I was thinking that the last book that I ordered was going to come in sometime within October, and it didn't show up. It didn't show up. I waited and waited, and it never came, so I canceled the order, got a refund, and had to reorder another edition from Canada because I wasn't going to take my chances ordering the book from the States again, as I just didn't want to get screwed over again. So now the last book's here. Let's open it. All right. Here. Okay. Be careful. I don't want to. Oh. There we go. There. Okay, I see it. Okay. Oh, all right. Here it is. Beyond Armageddon, edited by Walter M. Miller Jr. and Martin H. Greenberg. This was published by Primus in 1985. This collection has a short story that I want to read by an author that I really don't like, but I just want to read this one story by him just to see what it's like. That is The Boy and His Dog by Harless Ellen, or how the hell do you say his name? Oh, here it is. Okay. Harlan Ellis, yeah. So I want to read that short story just to see what it's like, to see if maybe this one might be good or not, as I tried reading that collection of his short stories, and I honestly did not like a single story by this author at all. He's just a miserable prick. So I'm hoping with this one I'll enjoy it and enjoy some of the other stories in this collection. Alright, that's the review today. I hope you enjoy, and please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to October Library, the YouTube channel where I post book reviews, book hauls, or fictional content. Until then, I'll catch you later.